I found out that the more I learn about pharmacy and the new services that are being rolled out, particularly when it comes to NHS services and community pharmacy, I realise how much of the profession is changing. The role of the pharmacist is much more than the traditional only counting tablets, because to be honest, I'm barely doing that now, and checking prescriptions, but more towards service provision, consulting, vaccinations, and providing healthcare advice. There are so many changes to pharmacy in the UK, or more specifically Wales, at the moment. All newly qualified pharmacists from 2026 August will be prescribers. UTI, which stands for urinary tract infection, service will be soon available through the Common Ailment Scheme soon, and 1 gram per tablet of paracetamol effervescent has been released. It used to be 500 milligrams tablets only. New dispensing programs of technologies and electronic prescriptions slowly being introduced in Wales, and it's been crazy. These are just the few that I've read up on. I've been reading and doing a lot of training, and recently realised how the public perceive people who come into the pharmacy for methadone, and the stigma is far worse than I expected. Some people will call them, inverted commas, druggies and insult them when actually they don't know that person. Also, the fact that they are coming to the pharmacy is evidence that they are trying to make a change in their life. This really upsets me, and it really does.
What do you like about this girl? I mean, there's like a lot of things. I'd probably start with.
I like the way she smiles. She got me staring for a while. Got me staring for a while. Yeah. Maybe it's our conversation. She's my favorite notification. She knows how to dress for special occasions. She got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love letters. I should tell her now what I ever. It is what it is, man, whatever. Whatever, whatever. I'm telling you now, it's whatever.
Anyway, I started a new cushion foundation from CLIO, which is a Korean makeup brand, and the new case. The design was inspired by a peach, but I think I might switch the cases from time to time because I do like the sakura flower one I had previously. It was a limited edition one. Anyway, it was the day I was off from normal duties and went to a company organised CPD day, continuing professional development for pharmacy professionals. It was fun because our relief pharmacist team carpooled and we went together to the venue, and we had lunch at the venue, which was surprisingly nice, and the content was really useful. Answered a lot of the questions and grey areas I had in mind during my practice, and a great chance to network with other pharmacists and pharmacy technicians within the company.
I've got an internet crush. She's not a celebrity, but she's taking
queen.
My mama told me don't talk to people you
Village Hotel has a reputation
I guess
for.
my mama is right.
They got a hole.
But it's not cause
Oh,
everybody you meet is dangerous. Like cause she'll break your heart. Cause she plays it so cool, making up her own rules. And I'm a loser for thinking I've got any shot in the dark. Now it's hitting me hard. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? I've got an internet crush.
Once the CPD day was over and the weather was stunning, lots of sun, and it was actually warm, we went to a nearby beach, had a good ice cream, and then went for a walk, which was cute.
Internet crush. Internet crush. Internet crush. Internet crush. But if we met someone else, who would things be different? Or am I wasting my time? Overanalyzing everything that I never said. Why can't I make up my mind? Cause she plays it so cool, making up her own rules. And I'm a loser for thinking I've got Still can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. I've got it. Internet crush.
My colleague then dropped me off to the train station because I was then off to London to go to the Pharmacy Clinical Congress. Not going to lie, I was very tired, but the Congress was really good. Listened to a lot of presentations, found out about new and current products and developments, as well as get loads of tote bags and freebies. My shoulder was very heavy by the end of the day.
Got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love.
The main one I wanted to listen to was one of the last ones. Basically lingered in the hall for the whole day to listen to the using YouTube to build influence and impact. Because back to when I was a foundation pharmacist or pre-reg, I used to use a lot of the material from Micropharm, and Yasir was one of the presenters at the Congress. It was like a fan meetup to me because his material was really good, particularly on Instagram, and helped me revise through my procrastinating scrolling habit. I used to save my revision on Instagram. I had a separate folder for it, and most were the carousel posts from Micropharm. I was too chicken to ask Yasir for a picture, but I managed to gather my courage to say thank you for the media he posted. And Dr. Virani, who is the head of YouTube Health, gave a lot of insight to social media and influence we can have as healthcare professionals and use the social media platform for our positive. And both of them gave me the motivation to carry on with my YouTube channel. And yes, here I am editing and recording this video. Thanks to you both. After a long day, I went to see my brother for dinner, and we went to this Greek restaurant near his place. I was just oddly craving Greek food for some reason, and this place was really nice. The next day, I went to see a good friend who I haven't seen in a good while, and we had a good catch up. And she introduced me to this matcha place. It's called Black Street, and I had the blueberry matcha. It was honestly so good. I did not know blueberry and matcha would go together. Every time I go to London, I think I will make my way to Blank Street because it's very close to the train station I use to get back home. And before you know it, I was back in work, and we kindly had a random Welsh cake delivery to the pharmacy, and I just wanted to show you all of my cool gadgets someone gave me as well. I'm not sure what to call it, but it basically makes the corners of the blister strip, less sharp. I have had patients come in and say to me that because they were cut sharp, they cut themselves and they ended up bleeding.
I should tell her now would I ever. It is what it is, man, whatever. Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Whatever, caught my eye. Whatever, cross that line. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Mixed signals, can't understand what she's been saying, but my mind's fickle, don't know what game I've been playing. Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever.
And honestly, you never get a pharmacy that has no food or snacks. And it was my first time trying a traditional cream horn pastry. Apparently it's a very OG pastry back in the day. This was really good as well. You can probably tell I'm quite a foodie, and yes, thank you for coming and watching this far. Have a lovely rest of the day and make sure to eat good, sleep well, and see you in the next video. Bye!
Tell me, what am I supposed to do?